Here with head coach Jamelle Elliott after UC's 106-65 loss to number 1 UConn. And coach, we talked a lot about living in the moment heading into this one, not letting the opponent or the environment or the score dictate what you did out on the floor. How do you feel your team performed in that aspect today?
Well, we just wanted to play in the moment, like you said, and not think about the score, not look at the score in the first quarter, don't look at the score in the second quarter. Just talking about making plays to help us win the game. And I thought more often than not there was more positive that came out of the players that played in the game today than not. You know, I think Ant made 5 free throws. Aaliyah got some minutes, offensive rebound, put back. You know, we moved KK over to the 4 position, and she got some minutes there, which I think is going to be valuable down the road this season. You know what? The positive, that's all I thought about and talked about in the locker room today, so that after this game, we came out of this game healthy, mentally and physically strong still, and now we're ready to get back to our winning ways, hopefully on Wednesday.
This team certainly had some really good stretches. You held them scoreless for about 4 or 5 minutes there in the second quarter, went on a nice run. Shanice Johnson and Antoinette Miller, Shanice's first half, Antoinette's second half, probably 2 of the best halves we've seen from particular pairs this year.
These types of games are an opportunity for players to maybe hadn't played well to play well, players that have played well to continue to play well, and players that play a lot of minutes. You know, I wanted to give them a chance to sit on the bench for a little while and give other players an opportunity to play. Not that we were backing down from UConn, but I just think that giving players experience in this game is priceless. From the first player off the bench to the last player off the bench. You know, what greater basketball game is there to play in than to play against the number 1 team in the country? And I wanted every one of my players to experience that, and I think every player that experienced that went in there and made a play to help us win the possession every time they played. So, you know, nothing but good came out of this game with the fact that came out of this game healthy, mentally and physically, like I mentioned. Now we're ready to get back to winning, I think, on Wednesday, and we're going to prepare the same way we prepare every game, living one moment at a time, one practice at a time, and I'm trusting my teammates going to go out there and make plays to win every game we play.
Certainly. I think just about every player in this one can look at some positives in this one, the way they played, and something that can really build some confidence. Well, as you said, quick turnaround as we'll head to Wichita State on Wednesday. Big game.
Yeah, every game we play at this point is a big game, you know, but, you know, that's not added pressure. Just understand that we go out there and do what we've been doing all season long on the defensive end of the floor. You know, we take open shots, trust that we're going to make them, get us some second shots. You know, the beauty about the basketball game is you got to play it. You never know who's going to be the player of the game. You never know who's going to be the top rebounder. And I just look forward to every game that we play, going out and seeing who it's going to be. And I would love to go out to Wichita State on the road and have 5, 6, 7 players play the best game of their lives, because we may need that to get that win on the road, because every road win is going to be tough to get, and we got to battle for 40 minutes, and I expect nothing less from our team.
Well, this team has certainly performed well on the road this year, and it certainly did play in the moment today and didn't let the atmosphere phase it at all. Well, Coach, appreciate your time, and we'll talk to you to preview that Wichita State game.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it.
All right, that's head coach Jamelle Elliott following UC's loss at number 1 UConn.